Hello? Oh, I'm not wearing my headphones, so I can't hear you. I can't hear you anyway. Hi, everybody. I'm Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole. Hi. Ooh. My house, I'm gonna give you everything. Hi, Demma. Thank you for the host. See, I didn't have my headphones on, so I couldn't hear the host, but now I hear it. How are you doing? I also feel like my audio's not the... Can you hear me now? Can you? Hi, everybody. Hey, it's so good to see everyone. Hey, Rissa. How are you doing? Well, you know, it's true. You know, Demma, I hear this shouting somewhere outside the window. Was that you? Oh, hey, Anarctivy, these headphones are super cheap. They're like $14. They're like not expensive at all, or 12, like 12, 13, 14, $15. I can give you I can put them in Discord. I can, I'm gonna make a note, because I have to make notes. Wait. Link headphones to Discord. All right, I will do that after I finish stream today. I will link them. I like them. They're cheap, but they sound nice, and they mean I can wear hats if I'm streaming an RPG where I need to wear a hat, for example. Then they do not impede cosplay in any way. But they have like better ear coverage than like a little earbud. It would. Oh, really? Well, maybe you can get them where you're from, though. Like maybe in like Amazon Europe, you could, because like sometimes I order things from Amazon Germany, you know? Yeah, see, when you're wearing hats and you're like, oh no, hats, this won't work. So I specifically wanted headphones that I could cosplay in for RPGs, and that shows you my priorities clearly. Hey, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope everything is exciting for you all. What is happening in your lives? What's going on, Foxhole? So today, this is my 201st. Oh, PH. I'm glad you're doing well. Germany is the center of all shipping. Yep. And see, the thing is, you know what's so weird about, I think, we always say, oh, it's the future. We live in the future. And we think you can get everything everywhere, right? But there are things that if I want to order them, I have to go to Amazon.de because I cannot get them in the US Amazon, or I might have to go to the British Amazon because I cannot get them in the US one. And there's still things that you cannot get everywhere. I just think that's interesting. Even though they're the same company, you know? Hello, Atomica6! Welcome in, Atomica. How are you doing? So, no Shadowrun today, Demma. Oh, but maybe OVA. I hope that's good. They make the stuff in China and ship it to Germany. I still think it's crazy that we imagine everything is really globalized, but there are a lot of things you can't get in every country. And also there are things, I don't know how it is where you're at, but there are things, actually no, I lived in Germany and that was also true. But there are also things you can't get out of your region still. So, you know, like there's all sorts of foodstuffs you can't get out of your region. On the way to Stacy's game because there's a birthday party after. Ooh, what's the game? What's the game? I'm drinking chocolate milk, which because it's my 201st stream session. This is the 201st stream of the Academic Foxhole. How cool is that? I'm very excited by it's been like 201 sessions of stream, and that's, by the way, that's only streams that count on my channel. I'm not counting all the things on other channels. So that's 201. Canoodle is something I can only get into and that is a crime. See, PH, I know what you're talking about. I feel the same way. I'm tired of Amazon. It refuses to let me connect my Twitch. Oh, does it really? Stupid Amazon. I'm also going to try to get my parents into games with Her Story and Gone Home. Those are good games. Those are good games. Bill's Tapestry game. Oh. You had barbecue today. Corn is... Oh. Barbecued corn is so good. So good. And ArcW, that is some goodness right there. You were talking about some delicious stuff. Thanks for Twitch, though, Amazon. Love and hate you. PH, I love that. I love that. Oh, yeah, no. Good canoodle. Actually, so there's a ginger ale called Blenheim, and it comes in really spicy, like a really hot ginger ale, and you could only get it in parts of the South, and not even all of the South. Like, I got it when I used to get it when I was in Virginia, and you can get it in kind of like Virginia, the Carolinas, etc., but like you cannot get it in New England, and I would like that ginger ale because it is tasty. I don't know why. I almost forgot. I found something cool while organizing today. What did you find, Atomica? And also, hi, Javai. How are you doing? Welcome in. What did you find, Atomica? What did you find? It's interesting, right? How there are food things, but I also think it's strange that in today's day and age, they still region lock media, so that the DVDs are still region locked. Why? Why are DVDs still region locked in today's day and age? Ooh, I'm excited. You PM'd me what you found. Sweet. I will look at that when I get onto the place. What do we have? What did you find? Oh, Atomica, that's amazing. That is amazing. Ups to your dad. Ups to your dad. Thank you. By the way, fun game for PS4, Observation. Oh. Observation. I will check it out. Packing is never fun. Packing is not fun. So Observation is a sci-fi horror mixing 2001 and a mystery movie. Oh, that sounds fun. No, I did appreciate that, Atomica. That's very cool. You know, I had a weird dream about being in my old house where my with my parents, the one that was sold, but like I was there, but it was today, like it was the modern day. And I was in my old house that has been sold to some other family. And a lot of like stuff is in the house that still looks like my old family's stuff. And I was like, do they just have stuff that looks like my old family's stuff? Or do we not pack up everything when we left? Because I was not there when they sold it. And I was like, well, surely that can't be the case. Like, it just must be that they just have things that look exactly like our old stuff, because I'm pretty sure the house is like, you just don't leave like all the stuff in the house, and other people when they move in don't just keep all the stuff in the house. So that was a dream I had this morning. Ooh, synths and horror movie soundtracks are nice. Oh, I'm thinking now of The Omen. Yeah, no, packing is never fun. Packing is never fun. Ever. I don't like packing. Oh, you did Observation in 1 6-hour stream. Oh, which means I'll probably do it in like 5 streams. Anyway, if I had a piece of cake, I would celebrate. Maybe I'll get a piece of cake. Maybe I'll get a piece of cake today and celebrate my 201st stream anniversary. Or maybe I just hold the stream anniversaries to like when I get year 3. The Green Bay Packers are weird for liking packing. No, I feel like they like packing because, or do they like shipping? Oh, my packing is as a stealth op. Roommate doesn't even know. Oh, drama, Atomica. I won't say it too loud so your roommate doesn't know. But you know what? I'm going to say this. If you are packing up in a stealthy way, that means there's probably a good reason for it, and I am sorry, and I hope you get out of, that sounds like a toxic environment, and I hope you get out of that toxic environment toot sweet and are in a better space. And if you want one, I give you like a virtual hug. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Pumpkin, how are you? Yeah, good luck, Atomica. And I hope that, I hope that you're safe and that it's not too bad for you. And, if you need anything, you can just DM us. Or talk to us on the foxhole, Let us know. Yeah. Oof. Packing is never fun. Ugh. Oh. I am sorry. I'm sorry. That, like, it just sounds like a bad roommate situation, you know? When I was like, oh, stealth packing. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna say. Get out, right? If it's not a good environment, get out. And if you have to get out all sneaky and stealthy, get out sneaky and stealthy, get out. Do not stay in a place that is unsafe or toxic or not cool. Get out. And, you know, and I will say this, I want to just say this because, oh, good. I'm glad, Atomica. And I did want to say this one thing because I think it's an important thing for everybody to hear. We sometimes tell people that they have to do the right thing, which is to tell people blah, 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 blah. You know, like you're supposed to tell people things. Don't tell people things if it's not safe. That's what I'm going to say. You know, like, you're supposed to be up front and tell the people the things. If people are not safe for you to tell things to, do not tell them things. Do safety first, right? So, don't listen to people who say, oh, well, you know, you should tell the murder. Well, but if the person you're going to tell is maybe an axe murderer, don't tell them. You ever watch movies? Like, seriously, you ever watch movies where somebody's like, hey there, Vinny the Scar, I think you're in the mafia. I'm gonna go and tell the police about it tomorrow. Like, don't do that. Don't do that, because Vinny the Scar is just gonna have you assassinated before you get to the police. I've seen movies, don't do it. Wait. Like, don't, like, move out, tell the police, don't tell them. Oh, yeah, actually, PH is correct. Don't talk to axe murderers at all. Don't do it. The name game. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Krellin, bobellin, banana, fanner, fo, felon, fee, fi, mo, melon. Krellin. I want to thank Krellin for not only resubbing, which I very much appreciate, but also resubbing on screen time so that I could sing for him. And also he says, don't tell mom the axe murderer is dead. That's true. We should probably not tell mom the axe murderer is dead. No, you're probably right. Vinny the Scar is just gonna kill him yourself. Aurora emotes, hi guys, people say I'm too blunt, and I say somebody's gotta say it. You know what though? You can be blunt, Aurora, you know, be blunt. I prefer listening to Sun Tzu, don't be where your enemy thinks you are. Yeah, don't be there, don't be there. Krellin's a felon, but Krellin's a melon felon is what it is. He steals melons, but I think for robbery to be a felon, it has to be over $500 or something like this. At least that's what TV tells me. So what I've learned is that Krellin steals large truckfuls. How do we pluralize truckfuls? We're gonna go with truckfuls. I'm only a felon in Melonland. If people don't have melons, they become melancholy. What is even the foxhole? I don't even know what the foxhole is. Trucks full. He stole trucks full of melons. He stole truckfuls of melons. Okay, so here's the thing. I think you can do both. Hey, Lurky Shep, how are you? Welcome in. Lurk with us. Right now, we're trying to figure out the best way to pluralize truckful. And I think the question becomes, are you literally stealing multiple trucks full of melons? And then it would be trucks full of melons. But then if truckful is an adjective to describe the amount of melons, then I think it would be truckfuls of melons, right? Like, like bushels of melons, truckfuls of melons. Oh yeah, he also sold the truck. So then I think it's fair. You don't want to be melon. Oh my goodness. Why is everybody here too awesome today? I don't even know what's going on. I don't know. I'm having chocolate milk because chocolate milk is like a tasty thing. That's what I'm thinking. There's a secret buried in my name. I'm not actually the melon felon. Oh? What about truck full of trucks full of melons? I'm just belling the melon felon so we know where they are. Oh, that's really good. As long as you bell the melon felon, then like whenever the melon felon moves, the little bell will tinkle and you'll know where they are. So the sugar explains so much. I feel like there's not that much sugar in chocolate milk. There is. It's just a truck. Poison infused. Oh my goodness. My wife will destroy me if I bring chocolate milk. Really, Aurora? Why? I feel like the chocolate milk, Oh, Volpez. I know how it is. I get it. I understand that, and that is less exciting. Too much sugar and not healthy for you. Well, what's actually interesting? Chocolate milk is the perfect and also super cheap post-workout drink. If you do a big heavy workout, you can, you know what? Here, I should do this. If you do a big heavy workout, you can buy like after workout, post-workout drinks, and they're usually quite expensive, and they're usually quite expensive. But instead of getting an expensive post-workout drink, you can have 8 ounces of chocolate milk, and that does everything that you need for a big heavy workout. Ta-da. And did I do a big heavy workout? I actually went jogging today for the first, because I can't work out because of my wrist, right? And so for the last couple of weeks I've not worked out at all, which is very frustrating to me. And I said, today I'm going to work out no matter what, which is why I was a little bit late today, because I was like, I'm gonna work out. So I worked out, and then this is my post-workout chocolate milk. Sugar's fine. It's doing nothing with the sugar energy that's bad. Trooper, I let you play a game Thursday. What makes you think you can play a game today? Can we play a game? How is that phrase? Has anyone here actually stolen anything? PH has stolen hearts. PH stolen. When I was, I have stolen things. When I was like 9 or 10 maybe. I was around that age, right? So Anarch W, I stole candy as a kid. That's what I did. It was, thank you. Would you like to play a game? Thank you, Carl. I was like, I had it in my mind. Yeah, no, when I was a kid, I was, some other kids were like, go and steal that candy. And I was like, I can't steal candy. And they're like, no, you can totally do it. And so I did. So when I was a little kid, I stole candy. That's what I did. Aurora, yeah, I got shoulder issues. It sucks because all the weight I gained is coming back. Oh, Aurora, I totally hear you. I actually do have shoulder issues. It's not too bad. I just have to be careful about it. But right now, my wrist is all jacked up, and so I can't do all the workouts that I was doing before. So I think I just need to get into running, and I haven't not been running regularly for a while, and so it's like, so what I did today was I jogged and walked. I did like a mix of jogging and walking to ease myself back in, jog for a minute and then walk, and then jog for a minute and then walk. So this is getting myself back into jog space, which I'm out of practice is what I'm trying to say. I walked out of a store with a sucker once when I was a kid. Didn't even know I did it. Oh yeah. We realized when we were already in the car. I just forgot to. Yeah. I pickpocket my coworkers all the time and hand their stuff back, and it terrifies them every time. Atomica, that's awesome. Exercise for people who don't want to die at 50. Fair. Although, you know what, though, Krellin? Some people never exercise and smoke cigars and end up being like 115 years old, and nobody knows why. I think it's because they're not stressed out. This is what I'm thinking. There was something I wanted to tell you all. Somebody said something, and it reminded me of something, and I wanted to tell you this thing. Oh, I remember now. You know what happens to a jogger who has a stroke? Same thing as happens to everyone else. So there was my friend got me to steal socks once, but I went back the next day to put them back. I wanted to tell you something. There was a TV show, because this is about the idea of taking something out of the store, right, and not realizing it. George Burns was God and the devil. That was his secret. That's I think how he did it. That's true. So look, there was a TV show that was on for only one season in the 1980s, and it was on Fox, and I believe it was the first season that Fox was a channel, right? Because Fox was, became a channel in the 80s, and like their first season they had a bunch of different shows. One was this werewolf one, and then of course the Tracy Ullman show, which is where we got the Simpsons. There are a bunch of these different shows, and they had one show called Women in Prison, and the premise of Women in Prison is that there's this sort of like rich, naive, spoiled socialite woman who's married to a creepy dude, but she doesn't know her husband's creepy. And he sets her up because he wants to get her sent to prison so he can take all of her money. And he sets her up. So she goes into like this expensive jewelry store, and the cashier, who's been like put up to this by the husband, says to her, oh, the diamond bracelet that you're wearing, you can't really see if it's good or not. You have to sort of see it in the sunlight, so you should walk out of the store with it on so you can see what it looks like in the sun. So she does, and then they arrest her, and then they put her in prison, and so she's there in prison, and it's a comedy, by the way, so that she can try to get out. And the thing about this show is it had the most amazing theme song. And if I can remember the theme song, it went something like this. Now, please remember, I've not seen this show in like 30 years, right? But I think it went something like, 35 years, almost 40 years, something like that. It's been a while, because it was the 80s, 90s, aughts, teens. Yeah, like 35 years. Okay, so it goes something like, you're lost, little girl. Now you're trapped in this cold, crazy world. While other girls make dates, you make license plates. Now it's life in the joint. Do your hair, what's the point? So misunderstood. Now you're missing the life that was so good. Yes, it was. That's all I can remember. Anyway, the whole point of the song, is that there's that great couplet, while other girls make dates, you make license plates, and like, that's the best thing ever. That's all I wanted to I just wanted to share that with you. Come on. You have to let me share that with you because it's amazing. It's on Discord now. My oldest uncle is 83. He walks every day, stretches and exercises. My oldest aunt, his sister, is 85. Smokes, drinks, and probably hasn't lifted more than 5 pounds since the Clinton administration. I'm so excited that the song is on Discord for everyone to enjoy because, come on, while other girls make dates, you make license plates. That's really good. Oh, speaking of rhymes, I'm in this Ghosts of Saltmarsh campaign, right? On the Greyheart channel, and I'm playing my emo dwarf. I have committed in my mind, to nobody in particular, just to me, of making a poem every week. In the 70s, 80s, Women Behind Bars, almost Grindhouse. Oh, yeah. There are so many women in prison shows back in this and films in the 70s and even actually sometimes earlier. So it makes a lot of sense. I'm committed to doing poetry can I show this to you? Let me see. So I committed to doing poetry, a poem a week in character as Adric the emo dwarf. And let me get here we go. Yeah, CCH Pounder was on that show. Crazy, right? Isn't that amazing? Never trust a poet. So I wrote a new poem, and I wanted to share it with you because it makes me laugh a lot. Why do you smell like smoke, AnarchW? So I wrote a sonnet for this week's show, and just don't loan a poet any money. You see, the trouble with poets is, how do you know it's deceased? Stick to priest. So Adric has got in his mind that Almira the Dragonborn, that Peepers has a crush on Almira the Dragonborn, because Peepers was like, you can shake me anytime you want, and Adric's like, oh, there's a thing going on between them. And right, so he's decided that they like each other, he's shipping them, and so he, in my mind, has written a sonnet, a Shakespearean sonnet, to Almira pretending to be Peepers. And this is the sonnet that he wrote for Almira pretending to be Peepers, and I'm just going to read this sonnet for you because it tickles me, so I thought it might tickle you. Sonnet for the Dragonborn from the Baker. This ode was made by only Peepers Pie, and written for the one who has his heart, a dragonborn with fire in her eye, and acid breath she breathes with such an art. Almira is a pirate captain fair, her biting wit, it makes me all aglow. Her combat skills are fine beyond compare, and I, a halfling baker, love her so. I may seem small and not for pirate life, and yet my passions have not yet been shown. Your copper scales, they calm my inner strife, my eyes, they change their hue for you alone. I pledge that I'll be yours if you'll be mine. Love, pick me up and shake me anytime. Oh, it's so bad. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Adric also thinks that Ronwy likes him instead of Ronwy and Almira being, like, totally Ronwy and Almira should be a couple, right? Like, they're the couple that we all want to happen. Oh, you know, he did, yeah, right? He's the, someone's good. Oh, acerbic breath weapon. That's what she's got. She has got, thank you, Paladin. She's got acerbic breath weapon is what she has. Oh, and it's a very specific kink. Just pick me up and shake me around. Oh my goodness. And I'm a little worried about what's going to happen next week. Like, they're like, let's just go in the door marked danger. Like, oh, okay. And there's a bottleneck. They should probably be on the other end of the doorway, not the, it's just, I'm just, we might die, everybody. This is what I'm trying to tell you. There might be death next week. I just hope those two can maybe come out of the room so that they're on the other side of that doorway, so that maybe rather than them being stuck inside of that doorway with all of the monsters and we can't help them, they could be on the other side of the doorway so the monsters have a less chance of hitting them. I just feel like it's, oh my goodness. Krellin says, I mean, good Peepers and Adric have some sort of chemistry too, though bad Peepers is the boy Adric would love. Oh, it's so true. It's true. Adric would love bad Peepers. Dark Peepers is the best Peepers, but you know, I can somehow, I don't know, somehow survive this. Maybe. Oh, did you really? I want to see what you grilled. Nice. I will check it out. What's all right, so we have to go and save some people. We need to go to 3 dead trees is what we need to do. No Timmy, only talk. So we're here. Where are we going? We have to go here. We're gonna just show up over here. We're gonna travel. Fast travel. Right there. Do you know that we are almost done? Somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Whoa, I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Denise K444, thank you for the follow. Denise, do I know you? Denise, do I know you in real life? Denise, Oh, with your eyes so blue, Denise, Denise. There are too many, but we've gone through most of them because I'm clearly playing this in a completionist way. Did I get the other things I wanted opened? I think most things, like we have to go and talk to this one person, and then we can find out the end of the story, I think. Right? Like I mean, there's like a bandit camp I've got to shoot and like a zone I've got to clear, but basically we're like done with the entire map for the most part, except for the DLC stuff. The DLC stuff we haven't done yet. Let's ignore those people. Let's go this way. I don't want to be chased by... Oh, come on, leave me alone. They should all leave me alone. Like, just don't chase me. Leave me alone. Oh, man. Oh. Leave me alone. You know, I don't want to, like, I'm like hanging out. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go and have like a whole big long conversation with other Timmies. That Smitty. Oh my goodness. So let me just right here, let me get a little bit of medicinal herb. And like, what am I doing right now? Okay. I'm supposed to find out, like, what's happening?
Lead up that rise.
Oh.
Must be the green climb.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go and follow the tracks. You know, I can get all the robots to leave me alone by not playing the game. That's how you get them to leave you alone. I suppose that's true. So I've been thinking about
This'll help.
something, and it's really philosophical, folks. This is like a big philosophical thing that I'm thinking about right now. And oh, Denise, I figured it might be Smitty. Hey, I'm so excited that Denise is hanging out. Hey, Denise. Denise is one of the players in the Call of Cthulhu game that I am also a player in. And she plays Smitty, an ex-cop, now detective, who has issues, but then again, the entire group has issues, so I can't really talk. I'm just saying, there are some issues there, but only in the best possible way. He's terribly scarred, traumatized from the war, World War II.
Foot tracks up here. Time to climb.
Oh. All right, then. I'm going to climb. I was thinking about Twitter saying that in-character secret should be open information between players. I don't know. You know, Twitter says all sorts of things. You know, people say things. Oh man. Show me a RPG character that doesn't have issues, and I'll show you a blank-faced avatar in a game. That is fair. Krellin. A Cthulhu game with issues? Say it's not so. Yeah. You know, so about this idea that, so here's the thing. I'm going to say that depends. Right, that there are... So here's the thing. There is currently a kind of a vibe. So I want, like, there's clearly a jumping space over there, but I don't see how I'm going to get there. Maybe I can get there this way? Yes. So there's this kind of space right now where it's a very, it's a very narrativist mindset, but not only is it a very narrativist mindset, it's a very narrativist mindset that's part of a particular... narratives want information in open so they can ensure it comes out with the greatest dramatic appeal. Right. See, here's the thing, and this is I'm going to say this. And I'm going to do something on this because I'm seeing some people who are narrativist and who are really into shared authorial control who make this a moral judgment. Yeah, the problem is that if people as players know things between each other that characters don't know, they will try and learn this as a character. If you're in a... See, the thing is, there was just an article about, like, how it's really important to share narrative control amongst all the players, right? And this is coming from, like, people who, like, want fewer GMs in games or have everybody have the same amount of power. And I have a lot of... because that, like, it's a very sort of story game, narrativist... approach, and the people that I've been seeing on Twitter and also in some Discords further think that that approach is morally better than other approaches. It's a one true wayism, and I don't like one true wayism if you know anything about me, because, you know, it's less fascist and it's more like collaborative and therefore it's better, blah blah. And the thing is that if you like that, that's cool, but their position, not all of the people I've been talking to, is that if you don't like that style, you're probably a fascist, right? And an egotist, and there's something wrong with you. But the thing is, there are reasons why you may not want that narrativist, collaborative GM style. There are a lot of reasons why that are not about being a control freak. And the thing is, if you are going into a super narrativist style where all the secrets are open, that's fine, because the players are not really playing as their characters completely. They're also playing as the GM. So they're expected to make their character do things their characters may or may not do in order to make the story work better. They're expected to think as a GM and work... I'm sorry, Trooper, the only way to be a good person is not to be a racist piece of shit, and that is the one true way, and I will not be budged. No, that's fair. I just mean... there's not one true way in games. Like, I could, that is fine. And also not to be like an evil class oppressor. That's another one too. But so for people who want everybody to be a GM and for everyone to take GM, like, and that is a particular way of thinking about things. They want, and if everyone's being a GM, basically, then it's fine for all the secrets to be out in the open, because you're not playing your character so much as you're stepping a little bit outside of your character and creating a story. And so you're like, oh, this would be a really good move for my character to not know, to never figure out this secret. I'll make sure that no matter what, the character never figures out the secret, because that'll be a better story. Or I think it would be a better story if right now that character figures out this thing. And so all the players are... This trend hates players. You know, it's a tricky trend, and I'm openly fascist as a GM. And the thing is, you know, there are a lot of games where that is entirely the case, right? I mean, where there are no GMs at all, or where all the players have also sort of like some level of GM authority, and so then of course you wouldn't have any secrets, because that's not like that's because in a different way of thinking about your game, you are concerned about metagaming, right? Like, you don't want to metagame. But in a game that is called GM full or GM less, it's all about metagaming, right? It's the metagame is the narrative that you're trying to construct. And so there's nothing wrong with metagaming within that mindset, because you're trying to craft this meta story. That's you actually do want the meta story. Well, the book says, screw the book, play the game. Now, if, however, you don't also want to be a GM as a player, if you want to... So, I was on a Discord that I had to leave. I was on it for a very short amount of time. I got there, and I was like, oh, I was invited to this Discord. I will be there. And when I got there, it was a bunch of narrativists being all sorts of one true way and moralistic about, like, other play styles. I was like, oh, I gotta go. And they were like, yeah, if you don't like this style, you're basically a fascist. And I was like, oh my goodness. I do not agree with those people. I rather have GM control NPCs with goals and ideals. I think NPC agency is important to make story believable. Only screw the book consensually. Yes. But Anarch-W, it depends on what you want. You may not want realism. You may want to model certain kinds of stories. And if what you want is to model a certain kind of story, then having NPCs with goals and ideals may not actually... having living NPCs may not work to model that kind of story you want. You may want to do a kind of a soap opera where the NPCs are a little bit archetypal. And so then you don't want that. Or maybe you want a real gamist game where you don't really care about the goblins. They're not real people. They're just challenges for you to defeat. So then you don't want that either, right? So what you're talking about is sort of like more of a simulationist style where the NPCs are living, breathing things. But there are lots of games. There are lots of games where there are lots of games where the NPCs are not even full. They don't even have full character sheets. They're not full people. They don't have names. Like they have levels of NPCs. Like this is a mook, this is a minion, this is a boss, right? Where they just don't even function that way like people do, right? Because that's not the point of them. So it just depends on the game. I see you, Tamaka, with that drill bit. Goblins aren't people, and Beth would agree with me. Mm-hmm. And anyway, I was going to say, to sort of come around, that particular kind of GM full or no GM style, or everyone is a GM, where all the secrets are on the table and we're all sort of maneuvering the story to end the way we want it to, is not my preferred style of play. And the reason why is because as a player, I'm a method actor player. And as a method actor player, I want to be in my character. I want to be in my character. I want to think like my character. I want to sort of react to the world like my character. I want to be surprised when my character is surprised. I prefer not to know other players' secrets because my character doesn't know them. If I do know those secrets, it's fine because I can compartmentalize. That's fine. But I like to be surprised in character. And if you're coming at it from like that sort of in-character mindset, what I don't want, the last thing I want, is meta-narrative control. Like, I don't also want to be a co-GM. I don't want to control things outside of my character's realm of influence, because that sort of breaks my immersion. Like, I want to stay immersed in my character, so things that pull me out of character immersion are things that I don't tend to want when I'm playing in this style. And so there are reasons why you do not necessarily want collaborative storytelling without you being a fascist. Sometimes you might just be a really super immersive method actor player, and you don't want to also be controlling GM things. That's all. Goblin would prefer to not play in a good society game. Sometimes it's fun to turn the brain off and kick in the door. Kill it. Sometimes. Here's the thing. I would totally play in a good society game because I will play in all sorts of things. You know what I mean? Like, I will play in all sorts of different styles. I will play in a gamist dungeon crawl where you kick into things. I will play in the good society where we're all GMs. Although I want to make a vlog post about this and the ways in which something like good society can go very, very poorly. How it can go very poorly. Like, having games with no GM can turn out not good. Because everyone's like framing that as like a totally positive thing, but there are ways in which that could not be great. And I have seen those ways. Yes, you're right, Krellin. I would... let me put it this way. I would be happy to play in a good society game. I think I would enjoy it. But I would only want to do that as a one-shot. I would not want to play in a good society game as a long-term campaign. First, I don't even know if you can, although maybe you can. I don't know. But, I think I would be excited to play in a good society game for a one-shot, one or two sessions, just like a... I want to kick in the door gamist good society game. How would you do good society super gamist? There'd probably be a lot of stuff with tokens and like trying to figure out the best way to use your tokens and trying to win against the other people. I bet it could be doable, right? I bet there'd be ways to sort of take some of these to make them work. There's a term used in GM-less games, power gamer. Yes, thank you, Jer. Jer, you know what I'm thinking. The minute you have a power gamer, GM-less games turn out really badly real fast. The minute you have a power gamer. And the thing is, a power gamer is not only... We like to think of power gamers in terms of just gonna come here for a moment. We like to think of power gamers in terms of like a gamist dungeon crawl, the person who wants like the biggest sword to kill all the things. But there is a GM-less narrativist version of a power gamer. They don't look the same as the person who like steals all the loot and kills all the things all the time and needs to have the biggest, you know, is min-maxed to all get out. They look different in a narrativist story game, but they are there. There is certainly a way to power game all over that style. Oh, yeah. And it's this, and it totally is the same with co-op board games, Volpez. Oh my gosh. I've seen power gamers in co-op board games and I'm like, what are you doing? It happens. You can totally do that. Okay, Jer, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Jer knows what I'm talking about. There are these power gamers that play in those freeform RPGs, because I remember them. I wasn't on ICQ, I was doing it in mushes, and I have been on some mushes, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is happening? I was in a vampire mush, and there were some power gamers in there that I was like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. It's all about me. It's all about me. It doesn't matter who I'm listed on the IMDb. Poet PH. Oh, you can power game. Yeah, it's just that yes, Krellin, that's exactly what we call them, god modders. And in that realm, what you call the power gamer is the god modder. And here's the problem. God modding is a real problem when you don't have a GM. If there's no GM, or if players have an awful lot of meta narrative control, god modders are going to be a problem. Oh, you got to migrate. Oh, thanks, Aurora. I will see you later, and maybe I will see you on Wednesday for Atlanta Nights. Wednesday at 6. You're level 1. You're not Goku's love baby with Clark Kent. No, but I am. I am Goku's love baby with Clark Kent. What are you talking about? Oh yeah. No. That's. I like it though, PH. It's good. Yeah, it's our running joke in Pathfinder Adventure card game is that one of our guys can't have all the spells he has to share. Oh, Volpez, yeah, hoarders, where you're like, could maybe other people have equipment? I know that you want all of the things, but there are other people here around the table who could also use some of those things. Yeah. Because Krellin is Clark Kent's love baby with Goku. That's why. Yeah, god modders are a real problem, and I watched an instance of that happening, and I was like, oh, here's the problem. And look, here's the thing: if everybody's cool, then it's great. But all it takes is one person to decide they want the story to work differently than everybody else has been going, and then just make it happen. So I'm just saying, it's not always. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna still keep talking about this because I'm trying to figure out what am I even doing right now. Maybe I can go this way? I don't even know. I'm always too afraid. I prefer mod godders. Are mod godders people who are super mod and they dress like it's the 60s in London, because that's cool. Can I want to I'm going to no, but the magic item thing is really a tricky thing because I want to go over here. No, here, please. Don't swim. Go. No. I'm dying. So I thought that this would be the way to go, and it looks like this is not the way to go. We should talk about... No, it's actually... I find it... Oh, come on. Oh, I might have to go back around. I just want to climb, and it won't let me climb, and I feel oppressed. Like social items, capitalism, money, the worst possible... And I think... And I have played a lot of cooperative board games, and there are those people who will take all of the loot, who need... And it's like they need their character to be hyper competent and be able to do everything and all of the things, but there are other players around the board who can also do things Like, you don't have to be the only person. You know? Do you know what I mean? It is a problem. I feel all the loot base. All your base are belong to us. I have not thought about that. Actually, I would say that I haven't thought about that in years, but I actually think about that a lot more often than people would think. I'm just trying to get to the place, and it won't let me. Like, there's clearly, just like. Oh. No. You don't need to be. Yeah, this is, and I was thinking about, and I think maybe it's
Easy.
like, relax. So here's the thing. There is clearly some way to get, I think we were right the first time, being on the other side. All your base, all your base, all your base are belong to us. All your base, well, maybe now that it's daytime, I'll have a better chance. Fast travel and enter from above. Old school memes I do enjoy them. So look, here we are, right? There's this thing right here that I feel like I'm just gonna try jumping, and I'll probably die, but you know, it's cool. And nope, I died. I didn't die, I just got injured. I knew that was not gonna work. I knew that was not a good jump. I knew it. I knew that was like a poor jump. I feel like if this were the real world, I would probably be jumping less off of things. So here's the thing. Here's a jump point. Right here is a jump point. And the question is, how do you get to this jump point? I really just want to... If I spend 20 minutes jumping at the side of this cliff, I can totally save 5 minutes that I could just walk around. Yeah. So I really just want to jump there and get that thing. But... see, I wonder what no, I don't want to drop to the ledge. I want to... All right, see, here's the question. They're clearly leading us here. This is tempting me. I wish... did you know that bunny hopping is the video game equivalent of skipping? Oh. So, look, we are here. It is tormenting us. It's tormenting me, at least. I feel like it's getting dark. Oop. Okay. Right, like, I'm totally at a space where I should just... Alright, we're gonna just do this. This is... oh, hey, look. There's a rope thing. We're gonna just climb around. This is... we're not gonna die. We're...
Just a little wind, just bending the trees.
So what do you think if maybe I jump from here? Do you think jumping from here is a good idea? Oh, no, wait, look. There's a thing there. We're fine. Not going to die. Sounds unlikely. Oh! I totally almost had this thing. All right, so there's like a hold right over here. I can totally just let me just here. Oh. Did you see it? I got it. I'm not gonna die after all. So now our world is fine and dandy. And keyfish is not something to model. What do you mean? What do you mean it's not something to model my life off of? It seems like a good thing. Oh, hey, what are we doing? All right. I still just want to leap over there, but I feel like that's probably a bad idea. It's fine. I'm not gonna... I just feel like sometimes they should let me jump off of things in dangerous ways. I don't even know where I'm climbing right now, everybody. Dead tree. Here we go. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. But also, watch out for godmodders. I am supposed to be looking for a trader who I feel like is probably around here somewhere. I mean, wouldn't there be a trader? But also, I don't even think he's really a trader. But the trader's around here not a trader. You know what I mean. Okay. Hey, look. Here's a camp. I found it. Let's, examine these food scraps.
Food scraps. I thought we could stop to see if he was being followed.
I note the
He
quotes.
must have kept going.
Welcome back, Anarch W. So, let's, follow the tracks, why don't we? Tracks? Where are you headed? Oh, there you are. We're gonna follow the tracks. Oh, God modders. Yeah, so I think it's important to note that there are strengths and weaknesses with each of the different styles of play, and one is not necessarily better than the other. And at the moment, there's a real...
A dead machine. This it's been hunting.
There's been a real... weirdly moralistic superiority coming from narratives folks at the moment, which is creepy. I've been playing Betrayal Legacy. Everyone is a traitor. Everyone! I hear Betrayal Legacy is good. Trooper's a godmother who says he can survive any jump.
Components. Probably for him.
Something is around. Oh, hello. Hi. Glinthawks. Trying to kill me. Okay, that's not what I want. It's less... Okay, it's less cool. Alright, Glinthawks. Alright, let's, let me shoot some. And... I'm being hit right now. Oh, you know what I have? I have, one of these. So I can protect myself from, you know... Hey! Hey! Stop hitting me! People! Like, I really don't want to be hit right now, because I'm trying to do something, which involves not being hit. Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm quite interested in how Betrayal Legacy works, because I prefer Betrayal. I prefer Dead of Winter to Betrayal, and for various reasons. That was bad. I know, these birds are god-mocking. What is up with that? Hydrated Bot says I should say hi about it. Oh, man. Stop it. Birds! Come on. Stop being stupid. I've got things going on right now. Hey! Ooh, birds! Oh, hi. How are you? At the moment... Hold on a second. You know what? I need to take off this wrist brace, because I keep forgetting that the PS4 controller is not a good one to not wear your wrist brace on. So, so I'm going to tell you, I like Dead of Winter better than Betrayal and House on Haunted Hill, mainly because in Dead of Winter, I know I'm the traitor from the beginning, so like I know my motivation. But in Betrayal, I don't know I'm the betrayer, but then it turns out I was all along. And that like is a twist that like was like, but hold on a second. If I were the traitor all along, I would have known it. So that's a little frustrating. So I want to know how. Well, no, that. Hey, let's note though, I feel like you noticed that I was way better at my rhythm game when I took that brace off. Like, just way better. That's all. Way better. Like 1,000 times better. Also, why are these birds just everywhere up in my face? And I didn't even ask. I didn't say, hey bird, let's hang out and be friends. I never said that because I don't want to be friends with them. I was totally better. I mean, for various definitions of better, I was super better there. That's all. I mean, for various definitions of better. The thing with betrayal, though, is the traitor doesn't know they were the traitor. They're possessed, or their companion is the traitor, or other such things. Maybe it was just the first game of betrayal that I played where the character did know, but I didn't know. And I was like, Also, the components were not, great. Specifically, the little sliders that tell you what number you are, they kept,
Save these for the trail.
they kept sliding around. The twist style is still there, but you're playing various generations of a family, so you're kind of building an ongoing narrative between the players. Oh. I believe her exact wording is, well, I guess I don't. Okay, she did say that. That is true. That is true. What do we have? Do we have anything else I need to worry about? Oh, there's a glint hawk over there. I'm going to go and loot that glint hawk body. And then, with a lack of... Let's, follow some tracks. And see where our traitor has gone.
Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts.
Oh, was that Ravager here before? Or was it not? Also, we're just following this person's path of destruction.
Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
I'm just looting his kills. Is that bad? I suppose it's fine. It's fine. Also, I wonder where my Timmy's gone. I feel like I've just lost that Timmy and I'm never going to get it back again. Ooh, hey, almost died. Just thought I'd let you know. Oh. Uh-oh. Hey, relax. No shooting.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
I'm not trying to kill you, though. I just want to chat with you. Like, I just want to have, like, a conversation. Do you all know that there's an Asian man running for president? Yes, Andrew Yang. And, oop, let me drop to the ledge. And, I think Drummer Boy is also named Andrew Yang, which,
Stocking up?
kind of funny, right? I mean, that I know multiple Andrew Yangs in my life. Yeah, Andrew, MSNBC doesn't want you to know he's running? Really? I see him all over Twitter. I mean, it's true, if he wanted that, he just wouldn't have left it lying around.
Just talk.
All right. Speak.
We're gonna talk to him.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really
Hey, Baron Tor. Ooh.
All right. For weeks, Each dawn in the tent city came with
You know what?
death.
I should do my
Always
exercises.
in your sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
I'm doing my wrist exercises because I have my brace off. Bahavas?
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes.
Oh, that's weird, Krellin.
Then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of, it's all a fat joke.
No, right now you cannot see it because it's off of screen, but I've got to do this thing. I will show you right now. I've got to put my arm down by side, and then I've got to do this, and then that, which is all I got right now. And I've got to do that 20 times. And so while we're talking right now, I am doing that. It also hurts quite a lot. And, that is life.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Mirage.
It's nothing interesting, really. So, is that a Judge Dredd Eagle logo? That's a good question. I didn't do... So, it wasn't anything... Like, it's just... It's extensor tenosynovitis, so an excess of fluid is built up in these tendons, and so I cannot extend my fingers... Well, I can, and now actually now I can do this without pain, so that's pretty good, but I can't move my hand back like that at all, like I can't do it, and it hurts when I try. And so I had to take anti-inflammatories for 2 weeks, and now I'm in physical therapy when they're making me do these exercises, and they say it just sort of happens sometimes. I think, no, I didn't even fall down. I think it was, they said it just sometimes these things happen, but what I think it was is that I got a watch that I was wearing on my wrist, and because I'm left-handed, I wear my watch on my right wrist, and the watch has the little turner knob on the left side. So if you wore the wrist on this wrist, on your left wrist, the little tuner knob would be on this side, so like this way, but because you wear it on this wrist, the little tuner knob is on this side, right? So the watch is here, and then the tuner knob is this way. And I think that little tuner knob being right about here on this side meant that whenever I would do push-ups or any kind of gesture that involved pushing, which is the thing I cannot do right now, that little tuner knob would dig into the tendons and just irritate it a little bit. And then after like a month or so, or like 2 months of that happening all the time, it just inflamed it and irritated it. And that's what I think happened. I am a lefty. And so I think that is what happened, that it was that wrist, the crown. Thank you. The crown. Yes, that. And I knew that, but I had forgotten the crown. So I think it was the crown was digging into my tendons because I'm a lefty, and that is my theory on what actually happened. And because that is the only new thing that happened in my life, right? That the new watch was the only thing that was different. So this is right, that's what I think happened. And so now I'm sort of having to deal with the aftermath of this. And I've gotten, can you see this? You can, right? So it's gotten much better. So before I couldn't do this without pain at all, and right now it's only like mildly uncomfortable to do that, and I can now go back that much. So I've gotten a lot better, but I'm still not where I need to be. Why modern game graphics are bad, sitting around not making dialogue choices looks super weird. It is a sinister problem. It's not a dexterous one. Oh, the way that lefties are treated poorly.
I can believe you're a good man.
She's
But
just
why
thinking
go
about
with
it.
the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why so?
Because of Norman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Idaman's just a child.
Yes, an untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
Sorry, I had to just finish that one, and then I've got one more to do.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out.
Uh-oh.
Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja!
Oh,
The
no.
mountains belong to us! Keekook's killers!
What is this about? Oh, my
When
goodness.
we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
Oh,
Attack! I'm looking right at her!
okay. Well, I have to kill all these Outlanders. You'll excuse me for one moment. Here we go. Let's kill some people. And we're gonna kill you too. Hey!
From the attack, we still got another squad on the way.
See another person. It's cool. There are a lot of them right now, and I find that a little unfortunate.
Team up.
Oh, hey! Hi. Maybe you should not be trying to, like, what?
We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive.
Did you see how rude that was? I was, like, trying to do a thing and people were up in my face? Like, all these people everywhere. Oh. So I'm gonna try to kill some people. It's cool. Hey! Hey! Hey now.
It's up to you now, man. Rally, we can still finish them.
Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your game on. Go play. So there are a lot of them, and I want... Oh, you know what I could do? I could maybe set up traps for great justice. I know, everything's... All right, let me see. Hold on, what can I do? I need to maybe... Oh, excuse me for a moment. This person's up in my face. Ooh. Hey. And that building in my way? It's fine. They're throwing things at me that are exploding, and I don't appreciate that. Ugh.
This close.
Like, maybe you all can leave me alone? They're not gonna leave me alone. What I want is
To the fray.
to find something exciting to shoot them with. I don't know. Gang. Would this be a game?
Judgment upon you.
I know, it's very rude, right? It's super rude. I'm trying to, like, I've got things I'm trying to do.
Break down their defenses.
You want me to break down their defenses? All right, well... Also, I don't want to use those arrows.
Ready to die?
Am I ready to die? No. Also...
I can kill you for right
Oh,
here.
you know what? Actually, here's the thing. I'm going to shoot you with a bomb, right? Because I've got bombs, and I can just shoot a bomb at you all because
Got you now.
that's a thing I can do. Here, have a bomb. Maybe I should have one of these bombs.
I've been a soldier a while longer than these.
Here, enjoy that. I'm gonna just shoot you with bombs because
The advantage. It shifts like heat.
I feel like someone set us up the bomb, and it's me setting up a bomb for you. This is
Focus.
also, but I also feel like setting up bombs is, like too much. I feel like it's too much bomb. Shoot them with a bong. I should just shoot them with a bong. It's really nice. Let me see. What is this? This is rope. That's not exciting. What is this? That's not exciting. What about these? Ammo. That's not exciting. I just want to shoot them with maybe... Oh, that's not exciting because it's close range. But you know what? I'll put it on something. I'll put it on this one. You know, for now. How are you, gentlemen? Okay, so I'm gonna just do a little bit of fire.
Keep your head down.
Ooh, something just happened. Oh, hey, it was I just got some bits, and you know what that means. Ouch, leave me alone. Not you. I'm being shot at. I'm on fire. So, Rissa, I want to thank you for the bits. Well, I'm gonna sing "We're in the Money" in honor of the bits, but in Pig Latin, as sung by Ginger Rogers in Gold Diggers of 1933. Irway and hey the anime, Irway and hey the anime. Eve at gale at lea way at way at way exte ute et gale ang way o. Irway and hey the anime. Either I skays or ani say. Old man the 80 and pray ooh are you thray you of this austrian way oh. Ewe evne eat way at leans lay of bread leans lay ute day. And when we see the enly or we uply at the eye get ray in the IA. We're in the money, we're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. You know, I just really like singing in Pig Latin. But you know what I think is so fascinating about her Pig Latin, though, right? Is that I just got some bits, and you know what that means? Leave me alone. You have no chance to survive. Make your time. Take off every zing. So here's the thing. The original song goes, we're in the money, we're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. We're in the money, the skies are sunny. Old man depression, you're through, you've done us wrong. We never read headlines about breadlines today. And when we see the landlord, we look that guy right in the eye. And she like slows it down and she gives it like a different melodic spin. So like rather than we're in the money, we're in the money, she goes earway and hey the anime, earway and hey the anime. And then eve way at gale at lay of way at way at wakes ute at gale young wayo is we've got a lot of what it takes to get along. So like this way in which she like recomposes the song to give herself this more space is just like super cool. 1 point quirk. I just am really fascinated by what she's doing.
You're not gonna see it coming.
Because, well, that's not exciting.
Now! Now!
I need to kill someone. I'm just gonna, you know, a little bit of killing, that's all. getting hit with arrows, though.
The honor of the Karja. For my...
Hey, is somebody shooting at me in a rude way? I feel like somebody is. And
upon us.
I'm...
Be the last.
Okay, good. They're all dead.
I've stacked supplies up above.
Well, hey everybody. I've just been shot a lot, and I'm feeling not good about it. I'm feeling not great about being shot and having no medicine.
Got dark.
You know what? I need to go listen to that song again. I need to listen to All Your Bass. Because I haven't listened to it in a while. And, I miss it. I'm gonna just, take a potion. You get hit with arrows? Duck. Your marksmanship instructor is so disappointed in you right now. Yeah, and the thing is, I feel like being shot isn't a good thing. Like, 'cause it's not cool. It's not, like... We're going over there. What's up? What's up, dude? Are you going to be helpful? No? Being shot is so in right now. That's true. I feel like all the cool kids are shot. So... I would like to loot all the bodies. What's going on? Can I talk to you? You want me to climb up the ledge? Okay. Oh, I'm helping him climb up the ledge. It's cool. They just don't let me loot any of those bodies, and I feel sad about that.
Up and over.
Don't get shot, Uthid. I was just worried that
Grab what you can while we still have time.
he'd be shot. Because I feel like that is how this game works. Gather supplies. I will gather all the... Also, it can be cool if you want it to be cool. Don't let them tell you it's not cool. Just say no to peer pressure. If you want to get shot, you can get shot. All the cool kids are getting shot. Wait, I wasn't finished gathering supplies. I hadn't finished gathering supplies. I have not finished gathering supplies, everyone.
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marcos. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
Ooh, creepy. Him with a weird hat. Uh-oh.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bob and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
This is...
I don't intend to die today, Euthid.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
I'm a little worried about what we got going on here. Because, I don't actually have enough
Death on its way.
medicinal salve brush. Take it. Okay, wait. Supplies. More supplies? Nope. All right. So what I need is something that I you know how Sinead O'Connor says I do not want what I haven't got? That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I want a lot of what I haven't got, and what I haven't got is like dangerous. That's okay. We're gonna do this. Ouch.
Pucks will break. Not bad. To your left.
To my left? Where?
Step it up.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I see it. Thank you.
Let's take her down. We'll down them swiftly.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. They're all up in my face. This is very exciting. And you know what though? Hold on. This is what we can do. We can do this. We can shoot some people. It's cool. Hold on. You know what? I'm getting killed right now. I need to maybe move. Oh my gosh. Hey everybody. stabbed. I'm not where I want to be. Oh, hi. I need to move. I need to move. Hey, I'm getting shot a lot. I just want you to know that that's what's happening right now. It's cool. Also, I'm gonna do this. Oh, oh, okay. That's cool. I really need more potions, and I need to not be stuck. Like, I need to... Oh, gosh. We're... Okay. It's cool. I just want to, like, put bombs down. Okay. Okay. This is a bad scene, and I want you all to know it. I want you to know that I'm in a bad scene, and,
The sun blazes at our backs.
but I'm gonna kill some of these people, and it'll be fine, or something. I should maybe not just stand here. I should also maybe pick up this... You know, I should trying to make range attacks in melee combat it is true, that is bad. That's not like ideal. Just maybe loot some items. No, okay. All right, we're gonna be fine. This is okay, right? I mean, we got this, sort of. I'm gonna just shoot this one. So we got it. Wait, I'm gonna hide behind cover. But see, I had this really cool, like, short-ranged weapon that I thought that I could maybe actually use. I killed him, so that was good. You're on the way to destruction. All your base. And I missed. You know, I think there's just one left. And I think I'm gonna kill that one. Ah! I missed. There we go.
That's the last of the marbles.
Did it.
Body had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice.
Okay, so I'm not gonna...
Come with me?
Yeah, totally, but I want to loot all these bodies first, because I'm not feeling healthy. I'm feeling depleted of potions and also injured. So I'm gonna just take some health potions and do that, right? Like, I feel like, hey, do you remember Mask, that TV show from the 80s? It was a cartoon. Mask, they're the mighty heroes that will save the day. Mask, no one knows what lies behind the masquerade. Mask, always riding on Venom's trail. There's something lays his edge. By the way, do you remember that? I didn't know your circulatory system worked on potions. I think it does. You brought me this place that gets me shot. The Mask show. Yeah, Mask. Yeah, there was a TV show, and I remember that it was, it had that really cool theme song. It was I thought it was one of the better Saturday morning cartoon theme songs. I was very much a fan of it. By the way, as before, we're gonna get ourselves back to... We're loading up for Bear, is what's going on. It was like Kmart G.I. Joe. Yes, it was. Yes, of course I do. I look like someone who doesn't have an... Do I look like someone who doesn't have encyclopedic knowledge of 1989 toys? Oh, yeah. And also, you are completely correct. That is exactly what they were. Let me do that. I don't think I have as many potions as I would like. And I feel like I might be able to craft some. Maybe? I hope. Oh, I can. So let's do that. I could craft one. 80s toys. You know what? I'll take it. And I'll just do one more resist freeze. And I should have used a resist fire. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. Like, really though, what is wrong with me? Nobody knows. Masked Crusaders, working overtime, fighting crime, fighting crime. Secret raiders, they will neutralize. Should stay alive. And something's gonna hit the pillar, and something's got that supervision. Mask. It was the coolest theme song, right? Gummy bears bouncing here, there, and everywhere. Oh, yeah. It had like, I just feel like, oh, I'm so glad you're singing along, Barantor. I need to hear that theme song again because it was one of my favorite theme songs of the 80s. I thought it was so good. I need ammo. Before we go into this, I just feel like we should see what's going on because I'm concerned. It's cool. Yeah. Oh, I need more proximity bombs and blast bombs. Okay. No, I don't know gummy bears. I don't know them. I mean, I know the food, but I don't know the cartoon. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure, that's beyond compare. They are the gummy bears. No, I didn't watch that one. Denise liked your singing, but it's fighting with Twitch verification, so she can't chat. Tell her to, like, tell Twitch to, like, not be ridiculous. Oh, we're climbing up on the ledge, everyone. I just remember it was like such an 80s rock song theme song, the theme for Mask. It was just so good. Street Shark toys, I did not. I keep thinking that he's going to get shot with an arrow in the process of trying to help me up. Like, this is just...
Be easy. Bahava still has his personal guard.
Okay. Well... I'm hoping that these are medicinal salve brushes because that would be nice. Well, you know, but it was such a good theme song. I mean, other theme songs I couldn't sing the hell out of because they're sad. You know what I mean? Like, there's some theme songs you're like, that's not a good theme song. But that was a good theme song. Oh, don't be ridiculous. Perfect Strangers. Oh, how did that theme song go? That one had a catchy theme song too, but it's escaping me. Perfect Strangers. It was like, how did that theme song go? Oh, well, if you have Mask, definitely dump Mask in the Discord because I need to remember that one because yes, please, Mask. Hey,
Across there and we'll have him.
they're giving me lots of medicinal salve brush. That's worrisome. That's worrisome.
I can't spare the weight.
Mask and gummy bears. Nice. What else was really mean?
I had to come here myself.
I won't.
To end
But what's the theme
your
song?
Suffering, Uthid, and mine.
I feel like you're
The
a bad
Outlanders
person.
led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable.
This guy seems
But
like a
enough with
jerk.
Needles. It's time for blades.
I don't
Remove them from the sun's sight.
like this guy. Is there cover? Do we have cover?
You saw me. This is it.
Okay. Okay, so... Oh, hi.
Kill the traitor! Kill Nora!
I would like to... There's a lot going on right now. And I would like to maybe figure out the best way to not be killed by all these people?
Make it hurt! The shadow falls upon
Or don't make it hurt. Like, don't be rude. We got this. I feel like this is gonna be okay. Or it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's not gonna be okay. Maybe I'm gonna die.
The sun sets on your pathetic life.
There are a lot of people trying to get me right now. Oh, you know what I can do? I can set a bomb. Let's do this. And then I'm gonna run away. That guy detonate the bomb? Because that would be fun.
The sun sets on your pathetic life.
Oh, I'm not doing well health-wise, everyone. I just thought I'd share that with you all. Let me, Hey, hey, hey! Oh, gosh! Oh, my gosh! Hello, hello, here we go.
Make it hurt.
That was... Hi. Oh, no! I was trying to get the... Oh! People, I was trying to get to my other potion, and I didn't get there, and I died. G.I. Joe is a big influence in my life, looking to the military, no lie. Huh. I remember G.I. Joe was... I liked Robotech way better than G.I. Joe, because Robotech... because people died in Robotech, and people did not die in G.I. Joe, and so that was frustrating to me.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
I'm going to try to... Oh, so that was not a good move, so we're not going to do that one. That's not the one we're going to do. That's not the one we're going to do. You need to stop trying to... I could just stab them. Yeah, I will try that one. I will just try to stab them. That's what I'll do. And let me get here. I'm going to just try to stab some people. Missed.
Kill the traitor.
We're gonna try just stabbing and see how that goes. Seeing if just like stabatorium. Ooh, these people hit hard. Oh, they do hit hard, everybody. They hit hard. That's a thing to note. They hit hard.
Make it hurt.
People hit hard, and that's rude? Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, hey everybody, I'm being stabbed a lot.
The sun sets on your pathetic.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know how I feel about just stabbing people right now. I don't know how I feel about that. That feels a little rough. We're gonna... Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know about this. I feel like I should do a little bit of stabbing.
My turn.
Make it hurt. The shadow falls upon them.
Because that's working. Like, my short-range weapon is working well.
Kill the traitor. Kill Nora.
Yeah, so short range, that was good. That was good. I'm going to say that a little bit of shooting with my short range weapon was good. Metal shards only, come on, give me something good. I watched a very interesting video on the creation of the 90s X-Men cartoon theme. It's pretty iconic for the 90s. Oh. I have the G.I. Joe USS flag in the other room right now. Oh, I do need better armor. And right now I'm, dun 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 dun. Dun 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 doodly doo 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 doodly doo 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 doodly doo 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 doo. What song is that? That's not. Oh, it's the X-Men theme. Okay, I was like, is that DuckTales?
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Because I feel like DuckTales was a thing. Okay, I'm gonna just carry this big, giant weapon. Although I probably can't carry it up the hill. Oh, it does. DuckTales. Woo. You know, actually, there's a my friend who's from as well. I've had the flag. Yeah, I remember. Nobody died in G.I. Joe. People died in Macross. Don't get shot.
Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence in your cheap scented oils. I don't suppose you kill yourself.
I had to. Prune the weak. All the Karja and
Creep.
Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your dying.
Ooh. Okay, well, we need a new priest. We need a new priest, apparently. Oh, Duke died in the G.I. Joe movie.
That was quite a fireworks show.
Earlier, G.I. Joe had realistic-looking rifles.
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yan Shund, the other mercenary band?
Ooh.
And I had to organize passage to Meridian
I remember that.
for Wanted Man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at Sunfall?
I do.
With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
14,000, 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20. Give me 2 more seconds. 1,002, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000. Okay. That's what they're saying.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
Oh.
Not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself,
Hmm.
of course, but mostly for Edaman.
Duke almost died. No backlash. Yeah, I need to... Well, I liked... who did I like in G.I. Joe? I really liked the Baroness, of course. Flashing this... Yeah, so I'm just saying, it was all about the Baroness.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a military advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja with as little
Right?
as possible.
Barentor knows. Barentor knows what's up.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahavas is dead?
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
Oh, yeah, I feel like the Destro look, you got... Oh, so if we talk about villains, why help Nassad and Edaman? Why?
Why do you care what happens to them?
I was also a WDF fan, so I always got the kick out of Sergeant Slaughter. Oh, yeah.
If he defects, it will remove their last trace of legitimacy. Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. He made a little grazer for me out of matchsticks once. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever made anything for me before.
Aw. Sergeant Slaughter, I remember Sergeant Slaughter. I was from the WWF. I was in the Army with a woman whose last name was Slaughter. She was a private at the time, but I knew one day she'd make it to Sergeant and then she'd be Sergeant Slaughter, and that also made me laugh. Because that faceless mask thing is way more villain. What I love about, speaking of villains, Cobra Commander looks way cooler than Serpentor. Oh, totally. Yeah, the faceless mask thing is way more villain. Totally, I totally agree. What I love about G.I. Joe and Transformers is their villains were excellent, and in many ways much better than the heroes, and that is... But you know, okay, Cyclonus, I'm going to ask you a question. Is that true, or is that just you? And by you, I also mean me. Because most of the time in the 80s, I was like, oh, the villains are way better. But I wonder if that's just because I was not a popular kid. Maybe popular kids liked the heroes. But I was like, oh, no. Ursa and Zod were like the coolest in Superman 2. And also, I love the visitors like Diana and Lydia and all of them. They were way better than the Resistance members. Come on. It's just about... Starscream is a big mood. Yes. You can't have good heroes without good villains. Yeah. Atomica, I'm going to ask you a question. Because I've heard that said before, that you can't have good heroes without good villains. What do you think about Superman? Because I feel like Superman doesn't have, like, the best villains. I feel like he doesn't really have iconic villains in the same way that some other people have. So what do you think about that? No, I never saw that episode where Starscream possessed people, because that seems amazing. Zartan, coolest emo goth cobra ever, with just a hint of heavy metal, which is good. Lex Luthor is the best villain. I feel like he's hit and miss. I feel like sometimes he's really good, and then sometimes he's like, eh. Anyway, what can I do to help?
What do you need to get Nasadi and Idaman out of Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, 3-Toe Huadiv, near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Huadiv has...
I see you, Atomica.
Area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
Okay.
Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Okay. Lex Luthor is great because in a world without Superman, he'd be like a non-conflicted Reed Richards.
I was just being polite.
Elevating humanity, making the world better. But then Superman shows up and just does all this awesome stuff without trying,
After I served his enemies.
just by the virtue of his alien DNA, and it turns Lex insane.
Smile on the wind. You can't smile, can you? No, that's a grimace.
I like Vanasha. I should also point out that when it comes to G.I. Joe, lean towards comics more than the show. Oh, interesting.
Meridian?
I've been a soldier for 20 years.
When's the last time you watched a Mickey cartoon?
Nervous.
Or seen a Mickey movie coming out?
I will not dignify that with a response.
I think the tricky thing is that Mickey Mouse... I mean, the thing about Mickey Mouse is that they've
Nora
been...
said you would help me. Are we bound for
Is that they're
Meridian?
trying really hard
Only if you
to...
want to go, my dear.
Yeah, Superman is super... Yeah, I think that's the difference, right?
Not at all.
Superman is super relevant to DC Comics. He's really big, whereas in Mickey Mouse... Oh, what? The name game! Come on, everybody! I said, now let's play a game! I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say Bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Denise, 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 Bo, Benice, banana, fanner, fo, fenice, fee, fi, mo, manice. Denise.
What makes you think of vaudeville?
Thank you for the sub, Denise. Oh, Denise, I see that finally you have the Twitch has verified you and you are here with us here in the place. Thank you. Oh, hey, Rissa, that was a gift sub. Thanks for the gift sub, Rissa. Denise, I hope you can talk to us. I hope you can. They're chatting in the background. Yeah, way more than Mickey to Disney. The comics were written by the creator of all the creators, and you know, he's the centerpiece of DC Comics, but the only 2 times he's been interested in the last 40 years is when he died and when he became the villain.
I was just being polite.
I think, yeah, Superman does seem to he's quite popular. He's quite popular. Oh, good. You know, it's hold on. What are you guys talking about right now? Do I need to worry about that? What's going on? What I think is interesting about Superman is that, so I think that one of the differences between Superman and Mickey Mouse is that Mickey Mouse is from 1923, and Disney has been seeing the writing on the walls, right? They've been extending copyright and extending copyright and extending copyright as long as possible to keep Mickey Mouse out of the public domain, but that didn't happen, and now Mickey Mouse is now in the public domain, and I think that that's one of the things that Disney has been seeing, that they're going to lose exclusive control of Mickey, so they've been moving on to other things. You know, and that's, I think, why they own Marvel, because and Star Wars, right? Because they knew that they were going to lose control of this thing, so they can't hold their shingle on this thing that they're going to lose control over. Oh, Atomica, I hope that I want to make sure. I hope you're okay, Atomica. I need to. I think that Superman's really complicated, right? I think that there's. Oh, actually, I can just zip here, by the way. And I do want to zip there, but there's also. What is this?
Nervous about going to Meridian?
I just want to jump off of things a little bit.
20 years. I do not get nervous.
I think that will be exciting. I think that Superman is a really tricky character because for a long time, since the 90s, perhaps,
Denora said you would help me.
I want to just go up there and jump off of things.
If you want to go, my dear.
But you know what? It's fine.
None at all.
It's fine. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to go and fast travel.
What makes you think of Vod?
Because it's easier. So here's the thing. Oh, wait. I can do this. So here's the thing about Superman that I think is really interesting, is that Superman, what are we doing up here? You know what? Done. So Superman is, what's interesting is that I think that Superman is a bit of a, oh, look at that. There's a thing I haven't done. The thing about Superman that I think is really tricky is that he's a Boy Scout, right? Like that he's a really, I know, I just was like, oh, I've never liked him because his power level was so high, it made other characters more interesting. That, and I tend lean towards Marvel as a whole. When I was back in the young days, I was way more DC than I was Marvel, mainly because DC had non-superhero books, and I generally tended to read non-superhero books. I mean, lots and lots of comics. Most of my comics are actually in my storage right now until I live somewhere more settled. But I tended to enjoy non-superhero comic books more than I appreciated superhero comic books. Regardless, the stories tend to be boring because of his abilities, and everything outside of his powers tends to not be all that intriguing. And so, like with DC, I was reading House of Mystery, Witching Hour, Warlord, Arion, Lord of Atlantis, Amethyst, Princess of Gemworld. Like basically, they're sword and sorcery books, they're horror books, and this was in the 80s. And I would read Superman whenever Mr. Mxyzptlk would show up, because Superman couldn't do anything about Mr. Mxyzptlk, so that was sort of interesting. But I didn't find... Most of the hero books were not all that exciting to me. I was into Teen Titans because that was pretty dark, so I enjoyed the Teen Titans, that original run, the Marv Wolfman one, the New Teen Titans, and The Shadow DC had The Shadow. I read The Shadow. On the Marvel side, I read Ghost Rider. Not the one where he had the chain, but the old one. And I also... I really liked Alan Moore's run on Captain Britain. So I read Captain Britain from the UK. And then that led me to read Excalibur because I liked Captain Britain, but it wasn't as exciting to me. It was, I read it. And then I ran into Vertigo stuff and indie stuff. Can I do a quick save right now? So what was I edgy? Uh-oh, he looks injured. I don't know how edgy I was.
Rito Wadiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What happened?
Yeah.
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her hips, and promised us treasure. Clear a path for the royals, he said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watches. Hardly a bother. Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground.
Oh.
When will I learn not to gawk at skinny girls?
I feel like Adric is mopier than I was. I think I was just a bit more intense. And Adric's more mopey. One last thing I'll say about G.I. Joe is Larry Hama created the concept for S.H.I.E.L.D. versus Hydra, but got nixed. Oh. But revived it when the idea of the toys came about, which is why the comics were so good. It was a passion project for Hama. Oh, interesting. Oh.
Why do you think Vanasha swindled you?
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all, enough to retire on.
Mm-hmm.
It's my own damn fault for taking the bait. Should have known I'd end up with a rupture in my useful parts.
Well, that's not a swindle. That's just like a hard mission. That's all I'm saying.
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Idaman, but it didn't work out?
She made it sound so sweet and easy.
Well, that's on you.
Find the best path to the lake, make sure it's safe. What could go wrong?
So apparently you didn't find the best path.
A lot. Like bloody murder in the grinding jaws of a heinous death beast.
Again, that really feels like that's a you thing.
Something attacked you from underground.
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shattered Karja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. A rock-eating demon guards it for them.
Yeah, okay.
It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face.
Yeah, no, I know them.
I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky. I might shed a tear if they weren't all cutthroats and cheaters.
This guy. I need to kill that machine, everybody.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Idaman. I've got to destroy that thing in the pass before they arrive.
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long against it, but I'll tell you what I know. It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend.
Okay.
I promise to look solemn at your funeral before I hit the bar.
Okay. We'll take care of that. So, Barantor watched a couple of documentaries on He-Man and how that was created as a competition for the Star Wars figures, and they didn't have to pay for the IP from a movie studio. I watched He-Man and I watched She-Ra all the time. As a matter of fact, if I may, let me see. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia, and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. Great power was revealed to me the day I held aloft my trusty sword and said, by the power of Grayskull, I am He-Man. And now and with my something, and with my trusty friends, the sorcerer, man-at-arms, the sorceress, and my trusty battle cat, we've worked to fight the evil forces of Skeletor. right? Like that's like, I didn't have it all, but it was almost there. I think my favorite He-Man toy is the mosquito where you push a button on his back and his chumps. Yeah, that was a good one. I have the power. And then, I am Adora, He-Man's twin sister and princess of the something something. Fabulous magical powers revealed to me the day and then the sword, and I said, for the honor of Grayskull, I am She-Ra. She-Ra. And now, along with my trusty companions, somewhat and what, then we go to fight the evil forces of Hordak. I just remember how she would say that at the end, and it was all good. Hey, Mrs. Dunsale. Denise wants to know if you've seen the new... I've not seen the new She-Ra. Is that Hulu? Is that Netflix? Which one is it on? But everybody on my Twitter says it's really, really good, and that I should watch it because it's amazing. But I am not certain which platform. Netflix. Thank you. I heard it was really good. Also, I'm gonna go and try to kill this monster, and I don't even have supplies. Well, all right. I'll just do it with the not enough supplies and about to get murdered by bad guys. I mean, that's... The shooter is 28? What? It's fairly gay. That's why Twitter likes it. I mean, it's not bad, but they like it because it's gay. Is it? Oh. A couple years ago, my pals, I got my nails painted with the He-Man and She-Ra. It came out so good. Oh, that's cool. So we have a monster here. And I am going to try to be super stealthy and get as much, I don't know why I'm whispering, but I'm going to try to get as much medicinal herb as possible. There it is. Do you see it? There it is. There's a monster over there. Everyone, there's a monster. Carta's basically Adora's jilted lover. Oh, is that canon or is that not canon? Is my question. Hey, right now there's a big monster that I'm going to try to... Did I save? I feel like I did. Hey, see that? There's a big monster over there. And I'm going to try to not aggravate it. It's subtext. Yeah, okay. See, subtext. If it's subtext, then you can also just say it's not there. Yeah, I'd be surprised if it were actually text in a kid's cartoon. Like, I just feel like that would be... Like, you could do it, I just would have been a little bit surprised. That's all. Also, this is not what I want. I want, that one. So, I'm gonna try to get as much healing herbs as I can before that big rock biter, finds me. But the princess prom, Carta does wear a tux. Oh! There's a princess prom?
Keep that for later.
There's a princess prom? So I just want you all to know that I'm gonna be Hello. I'm gonna try to be as quiet and sneaky as possible. Just getting as many, getting as much herb. Oh, that's cool. It's cat raw. I hear it's really good, and I'm excited to watch it. Also, everyone, just know I'm a little nervous. So I'm excited about, everybody knows real gangs is moving silence and violence. I'm going to kill this monster. I want you to know it. I don't need that though, but it's fine. Hello. Hi. Hello, large monster. Hey. Okay. I feel like we should go for it now. But I also think I should be on a rock. It's a really big boulette is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm gonna, yeah, so I want to be on a rock. When I fight this thing, I want to be on a rock. Because it's, then it can't... Okay. See, this is what I mean by... Yeah, okay. And what I'm trying to tell you is rock. See, I need to be on a rock. And I also need to not be injured. You don't know where I am. Okay, everybody. Oops. Here, let's, Nope, I messed up. Sorry. Life is like a hurricane. So yeah, I was saying that I have the version of the DuckTales theme song that I know is actually by some drag queens, and it's looking for me, everybody. The spice must flow. Is by some drag queens, and it's about tuck tape, not DuckTales. So, oh, hi. Okay. Rock breaker.
Looks like we're introduced.
Oh, hi. I'm gonna try to take off as many components as I can. I'm doing my best here, everybody, to remove as many components. Okay, I need to move. It's gonna be bad, everybody. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I don't even know what's happening. Oh, hey. I don't like being here. Do you see it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, should I sing you that one? It's I will. Yeah, it's all about tuck tape, because maybe you might need tuck tape. That's the thing that you might. Oh, hey, ho, hey. I will link it. It's about tuck tape, and who doesn't want tuck tape? Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm gonna try really hard to, what I want to do, ooh, hey, surprise! Oh gosh. Oh! Hi. Oh! So gosh. Woo! Okay, it's great, we got it. Just look, I feel like, I feel actually like maybe it can't dive anymore, which if that is true, then that may not be bad at all. Oh, hey, did I make it so that it can't dive anymore? Did I do that? Because if I did, I feel like a badass. And I just need to maybe... Gang, I think we got this. Yes, the AAA girls, it is. Yes, Krellin, it is. It's the AAA girls, and that song makes me laugh. That's Willem, Courtney Act, and Alaska, Alaska Thunderfuck, and they make me laugh. Okay. I think I'm doing really well with this thing, by the way. Oh, hi. Yeah, it's, I am, and if I can get that component a little bit more, I think it'll be good. Ooh. Oh, gang. I'm going to murder this thing, and it's going to be... I did it. I want you to know that I was like, that was really good. That was really good. Oh, Krellin, it's linked in Discord.
Now that storm's over.
By the way, here, if you don't know, we have a Discord where we link exciting materials. I killed it. I remember that time the guy said he can't tell where you are if you stay still when he's underground and when you ran around a lot. Yeah, I remember that, but I tried staying still, then it still found me. I just killed a majestic piece of delicate engineering. That was some... you know, I feel like I'm not... Oh, wait. Oh, look what's happening to me. I can't believe it myself. Looks like I'm on top of the world. Must have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Oh, Greatest American Hero. Yeah. He lost the manual. We didn't discuss it, but we should have. The giant roe beast was just minding its own business, and I killed it. I did, but it did start attacking me. Just me asking people to the most popular theme song. I watched that show. That was a show that I watched the heck out of. I enjoyed The Greatest American Hero. And didn't they try to do a reboot maybe? Is that true? I feel like that may be true, that there was a reboot perhaps. No, yes. Someone reboot? Hey, there's a bunny. I could kill it. I did. It's because Ice Bunny's not here. I can kill the rabbit this time and she won't get mad at me. You know who was also in The Greatest American Hero? The Eve of Destruction on the car radio sticks out in my mind. Oh, yeah. Right? The idea of losing that manual is so good. It's really good. It may have been in the 90s when they tried to reboot everything, like the new Knight Rider. They did a new Knight Rider? Oh. Any more half the time I think there's a reboot, it's because something came out of Netflix. Oh. Hey, speaking of reboots, do you remember, well, not reboots, but of old 80s shows. Speaking of Knight Rider, do you remember Manimal? The one about the man who could turn into an animal? He was Manimal. Do you remember that one? And he was like a blonde dude, and he would like turn into a panther. And anyone? Manimal?
I'll tuck that away.
Oh, really? Huh. Look, by the way, I did not make up Manimal. that was a TV show. It was a TV show. It did not last an entire season, I don't think. I'm not the only one who knows of the show. By the way, I'm going to get all this medicinal. I'm getting all of these herbs because I know that we're going to be done soon. Like, we're going to go into endgame content, and I want to have as much stuff as possible. Yeah, it was freaking weird. Manimal was a weird show. It was a weird show. That was a weird show. I think I'm a bit too young. Yeah, it was. I don't remember Manimal, but Beastmaster. Oh, I remember Beastmaster. Of course, Beastmaster. Beastmaster had what's his face in it, who was one of the heroes in V.
I'll find a use for you. Mark
Singer. And Greatest American Hero also had in it, what's her face? Faye Grant, who played Juliet Parrish, the leader of the Resistance in V. So like both Beastmaster and the Greatest American Hero had 2 members from V in it. And V is, like the best show ever made in the history of television. It's not, but I really liked it. So, there was. TV movie. Okay. There was a show. So, because, I watched all the sci-fi fantasy shows that I could find. And I think I have to go this way now. And I'm thinking about 80s sci-fi fantasy. And tell me if you remember, if any of you remember, The Phoenix, I think it was called. And it was about a guy who was an alien, a weird looking blonde dude. And he had a special amulet. And he was found in a pyramid.
Son, I can't believe it.
Right? There was like, yeah, there were only 4 channels.
Evil Rockjaw would grind you up.
No, I'm good. Do you remember?
To that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royal.
No, he looked really weird. He had like a strange skull. He was like, he had a look that was not like leading man look. Do you know what I mean? He had like a weird skull. He's the kind of guy that would probably play a villain in most movies. Yeah, no, and like he was like in a pyramid. He was an alien. He had like an amulet.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your men, Huadiv? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
Also,
Clear. Can we go?
Otherworld.
Why do you always cut to the chase? In this case, literally. It won't be long before you're followed.
No.
Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection.
But do you remember? Oh, that's right. The Man from Atlantis. Yep, I remember that one. The entire pilot is on YouTube. Oh, well, I'm going to have to save that link. Copy link location. Because I need to watch that pilot because it's been a while. Also, Otherworld, about the family who, I know she's got the abs. The Highwaymen. Oh my gosh, I do. I think I'd never watched it, but I remember it. This is going to turn bad, everyone. I didn't even get to save.
Oh, here come the Shadow Carja, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Idaman and his mother to the shore.
Right, Otherworld, where the family, they get sucked through some kind of portal in a pyramid, and they end up in another dimension.
I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood.
No, you didn't make it up. I remember it. By the way, I really wanted to hit a save point. Okay. Place traps in the canyon. Hold on. Where are we at? Okay. Sliders. Oh, I totally remember Sliders. I remember, the Otherworld was on around probably 84. I remember Sliders, Starman, the TV show with Robert, the guy who was in the airplane movies. Robert something or other. Sliders was good. So Sliders, and of course, Sliders, Otherworld, The Phoenix, Manimal was a weird one. That was a weird show. What else? Like, are other like sci-fi from the 80s? Oh, it did have Ghibli in it. That's true. Here, I need to put this so I don't forget that link for The Phoenix, 1981. Oh my gosh. John Rhys Davies. Hey, do you remember, there was I think it was a TV movie. I'm pretty sure it was Hawk the Slayer. It was a fantasy movie that was on probably in the 80s. And there's also, what was that one? No, we're thinking about the one with John Eric Hexum. Which one? John Eric Hexum. Voyagers. John Eric Hexum was in the TV show Voyagers. Remember that one with Mino Pelusi and John Eric Hexum? It was Voyagers, right? That was another one. Yep. And then Hawk the Slayer, 1980. I watched Hawk the Slayer so much because it was on TV a lot, and I watched it all the time. When was MASH was the 70s. MASH was the 70s. Because it was like a Vietnam era TV show, but it was about the Korean War, but it was really about the Vietnam War. Yeah, 70 to 80. Yeah, that's right. 70s into the 80s. Except it was around in the 80s. Yeah. And then you just reminded me of another one that after I was thinking about Voyager, I was thinking about another one. It was who produced Hawk the Slayer? Kroll. Yes, that was the other one I was thinking. Hawk the Slayer, Kroll, and yes, I want to watch Hawk the Slayer. I haven't seen that since I was a kid, and I bet it's really bad, and I want to see it so much now. Also, by the way, I have to set traps, apparently.
Some traps would be nice.
Yeah. Give me a second. I need to switch my weapons out if you want me to build traps. Like, you gotta give me a little moment. That's all. There are a bunch of low-budget movies produced and shot in Argentina. Yeah. Oh, on Amazon Prime. Oh, does that mean maybe... If Hawk the Slayer is on Amazon Prime, produced by Bernard Kingman and Harry Robertson. Huh. Hey, do you remember? Okay, so this was a movie, and it is not a good movie, right? And it's from the 80s. Did any of you see... Okay, I hope you're ready for this one. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. It's not a good movie, right? I'm not recommending it because it's good. I'm recommending it because I think you just need to see it, because someone besides me has to see this if you have not seen it already. Gymkata. Did you see it? Gymkata, where with the guy that was like an Olympic gymnast, but I think he wasn't able to go to the whatever Olympics it was because it was in Moscow, so it was boycotted, and he was like Scott or I don't know. Anyway, an Olympic gymnast, and it's the movie where you merge karate and gymnastics into the ultimate fighting art, Gymkata. Did any of you see that one? Flash, savior of the universe. Because somebody tell me they saw Gymkata besides me. Gymkata. Come on, right? Yeah. Hawk the Slayer is available on your Fire Stick. Cyclonus, you know it? Oh, okay, look, if you haven't seen Gymkata, it's a bad movie. It's one of those canon films, I think, right? The same people who did American Ninja, right? And, Vulpes, you've seen it many times. Oh, good. So the great thing about Gymkata, and by say great, it's not a good movie, right? Is that this guy's this gymnast, and it's the martial arts that is merging gymnastics and karate. And, that's right. A new kind of martial arts combat, the skill of gymnastics, the kill of karate, Gymkata. The thing about it is that, there's like, it's, you know, he's doing some kind of like outdoors game obstacle course race or whatever in some kind of mysterious third world country that you're not quite sure where it is, because if he wins, he gets to have a in this country, if you win this race that happens, then the princess of the country or the king of the country grants you a wish, and they sent him in there to try to go and win so that he can then put like nuclear weapons, like store nuclear weapons in that country. Whatever. But I did not see Six String Samurai. But going through the woods, it just so happens there are a lot of things that occur in nature that just also happen to be like gymnastics equipment. So like there's just like a tree limb that's like one of those bars that he's able to jump on and then like do a flip and kick people in the face. There's like in this village there's a pommel horse, but it's like not a pommel horse, but it's totally a pommel horse, which allows him to go and like do pommel horse kicks on people. Like he does all the pommel horse spinning, which allows them to kick the people in the faces, and all the people keep coming up when he's spinning around the pommel horse and get kicked in the face. I'm just telling you, there are a lot of like, oh look, like even parallel bars, kick people in the face. Yeah. So there's a lot of kicking people in the face, and it's not a good movie. It's not a good movie, but you should see it anyway. Oh my goodness. And MacGyver, of course. With only the aid of his companions behind him, a man seeks to take down his evil brother who has gone rogue and taken a nun hostage. Hawk the Slayer. Yes! I mean, that's great. The Warrior and the Sorceress by David Carradine was one of those Roger Corman produced sword and sorcery films where, oh, yeah, Deathstalker I saw, but I did not see The Warrior and the Sorceress, and I clearly need to? What kind of, let's do blast wires, because I feel like blast wires.
Shall we prepare a little surprise for them?
Yes, we shall. Let's prepare surprises. We're gonna prepare all the surprises.
Are you sure you don't have any traps or interests?
I'm actually setting up traps right now. I don't know if you see me, but I'm setting up traps. Like there are traps, and I'm setting them up. And I'm gonna hit both sides of this valley.
Take cover up there, behind that rock.
I'm not finished setting traps though.
The wire's too short.
Oh. The Gymkhana's on DVD because the internet voted for it? Really? Wow, I am... Okay, I've set traps. I feel like I should set more traps. Like maybe also these traps. Oh, I should set more traps. Let's just set a whole bunch more traps. I don't have elevation, but
Oh, children, this is just pathetic.
hi. How are you? Oh, that's not good. Here we go.
Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done.
There's more of them.
More of the bastards. Get ready.
Okay, we're getting ready. I need to switch out my weaponry. I feel like they're gonna try. Let's see. It has developed a minor cult following as an unintentional comedy for its dubious premise, poor production quality, and strange setting. Maxim lists the film as the 17th worst movie of all time. Oh, I feel like it's not that bad. Like, it's not a good movie. But, like, the 17th worst film of all time seems awfully harsh. I mean, it's not good, but that's just super harsh. Let me, as we're talking, let me, okay. I feel like I should maybe...
See them. I can't see you.
Okay. I feel like, I don't even need to do much because we're gonna just kill all the things. Like, there are just some, that list, Batman and Robin is the worst movie and Steel Magnolias is the second worst. No, that's not a reliable list. I mean, oh, hey, there are worse movies out there.
A bit of a sweat.
Okay, you know what? I just killed all those things with my traps, and I was super good about it, and I just, look at me. Did you see me? I was just killing all the things. Super hardcore. Zardoz is only the 40th. I have some questions about how they made that list. Yeah. No, it doesn't list the Meet the Feebles or Attack of the Killer Attack of the Killer Donuts. That is not even a movie I've seen. I have seen Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, but Attack of the Killer Donuts. Zardoz is a bad movie. I watched Zardoz, but it was a long time ago. My Zardoz time was a while ago. Let me disassemble this. One day, I will find a VH copy of Riders in the Sky with Dennis Hopper. He heads a pirate TV studio in a B-52 bomber over a thinly veiled Reagan America. I saw it with my dad, and it was great. You know, sometimes people do need to be reflective of the horror of Zardoz, and I honor that. Like, I'm not even mad at you for that, because that's just sometimes true. At least I'm picking up. Ice Pirates. Oh, Ice Pirates. Hey, so there was a movie that I saw when I was a really small child. So this movie is from the 70s. And Zardoz makes Ice Pirates seem like heist. Okay, look, so tell me if anybody, probably not. I would say I saw this as a double feature with some other movies, because my mom really likes sci-fi, and so I saw a lot of like sci-fi movies. And you know, after Star Wars came out, there were a bunch of films that were trying to capitalize on Star Wars, and so there are all these kind of like Star Wars knockoff films that happened in the late 70s, and this was one. It was a Star Wars knockoff, and it had let me see if I can describe it. It was like, the thing is, there were these like little space walnuts. Was it called like the Space Seed? Was that what it was called? Is that actually a movie? The Space Seed? No, not the, no. No, it was like film, maybe? Space Seed. No, not Star Wars. Yeah, no, not that one. It was the one where there were these walnuts that would glow, and I think they were evil. And it was like a 1970s, let me see, 1970s Star Wars, I don't know if this is Star Wars knockoff film with space walnuts. Oh, maybe Message from Space. The fetus is evil. The fetus shoots seeds and makes new life and poisons the earth with a plague of men, as once it was. But the gun shoots death and purifies the earth of the filth of brutals. Go forth and kill. What else do you need to know about Zardoz? Yeah, that is not that is, I think it might have been Message from Space. Maybe. Apparently it's on Amazon Prime. I might have to watch it. Yeah. No, I think this is the one. I think this might be the one. Because of space walnuts. Is this the one? Yeah. Okay, so this is called Message from Space. And this is a review of it. In the wake of the unprecedented box office bounty of George Lucas's seminal Star Wars from 1977, filmmakers around the world raced to unveil their own epic space operas, all hoping to strike gold mining the same cosmic vein. Among the most prominent of these international productions was Toei Studios' Message from Space, Uchukara no Message, released in the United States in the autumn of 78 by United Artists. The planet Gelucia has been conquered by the Gavanos Empire, its natural beauty devastated after years of war. The few survivors call upon the gods and are given 8 magic seeds that look like walnuts, which they send out into the universe to find 8 champions to help Gelucia overthrow its conquerors. The seeds end up in the hands of a motley crew, including a disgraced Earth General Garuda and his robot, a couple of young space hot rodders, a thrill-seeking heiress, an exiled Gavanos prince, and ultimately these individuals embrace their destiny and unite to face the evil empire and save Earth from destruction. Fast pace, yeah, so this is a longer review, but that's all you need to know. This is Message from Space, everyone. That is the one. And I think it's actually free with Amazon Prime. There you go. Life Force, a terrible movie from the 80s I do not recommend. Keep your space walnuts to yourself. Yeah, that is exactly the film that Japan would make after being told a poorly translated summary of Star Wars. Yeah, I just want... There you go. Hi. So where am I headed? Here we go.
I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear.
Hi.
A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am.
Battle of the Planets. Uh-oh, what's going on?
Damn, I spoke to
We cannot end until we get to a save point.
Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league.
It was a
anything
cartoon.
happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
What are we going to fight now? What is that? Hello, hold on. I'm sorry, what is that? A corrupted Thunderjaw. Okay. Battle of the Planets. G-Force! That's with, the kid. They all had, like, cool names, except for the one kid who had, like, a not a cool name. Oh, a screenshot. Let me see. Copy link location. Message from Space. Oh, yes! Come on! Yeah. I'm trying to say that Amazon doesn't have it in the original Japanese. Oh, that would be really cool if it did. I don't know if G-Force is a movie, but it is certain. By the way, we've got some. Here, you know what I need? I need this. I need to get rid of things. I need to get rid of its components. And we're gonna get rid of all of its components because we really enjoy getting rid of components. I mean, if there's one thing I like in my life, it's getting rid of components. And I'm going to do all of the component getting rid of that I can. Yeah, we're getting rid of components, everyone. Oh, hey, guess what? I'm dying, everyone. I am dying, and people are chasing me. I want you all to know that I'm in a dying space, and that's not good. Just okay. Just dying space. Just okay. Dying. Let's do that. And oh yeah, I do need to heal. This is true. I also need to maybe shoot it with fire. Oop, that's not what I wanted. I also want to move. We're gonna shoot this thing a lot. There's this. Oh, hey! Oh, hi! How you doing? I just got shot and stabbed, and also a lot of things happening. A lot of bad things happening. So this thing's got a lot of health, and also I would like to maybe get a sense of where it's. I would like to not with the. I just oh. Oh. You know, this is not going well for me. I'm like shooting at it. I need bombs. You'll have to forgive me. I need bombs right now. I need big bombs is what I need. Maybe I just watched Search for Bob last night, which was an adventure all about getting back the components. How was the search for Bob? I know, how can I leap off of things? Okay, what we're gonna do is we got this. We're going to put lots of bombs on it. Sticky bombs. And I'm gonna just shoot it with a lot of bombs. And this is my plan. Okay. Also, this is a really, really big, monstrous thing that, is not dying. And I don't appreciate that. I would like it to die. Also, I think I'm out of ammo, and no ammo. Oh. Okay, it's fine. Ooh, hi. Bomb you. I'm gonna put all of the bombs on you right now, and it's cool, everybody. I feel like there might be other people out here who are trying to kill me. Oh! Okay. All right, everybody. Ooh. I think I can kill it. I think it's gonna die. Somebody else is shooting at me though, and I don't appreciate that. So there's someone else out here who's oh, that person. They're like little bad guys in my face, and I do not appreciate them just being in my zone. Because one more, maybe. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of, and it's dead, which means I can now kill the other people. Where are you? I'm gonna just kill these people. And we're good. We're good, everyone. There's a reason Aloy's girlfriend bailed, because this was bad. Yeah, I think, the firearms were good, but they don't do as much, like, they take a long time to do that damage. I know, the robot goes down and you're like, yeah, you should be scared.
I'd have to ditch something.
Okay, I have to ditch 3 things, which I will do from my inventory. I'm gonna ditch 3 things. This one. Gang, I feel like really proud. And this one. And I have a lot of these, so I will also ditch this. I feel like I just did such great things. And I leveled up. And hey, look, there was a big weapon I could have used to help me take down that monster, but then I didn't. Sometimes I don't do that. Sometimes there are like big weapons right there that I could use to harm the enemy in a massive way, and then I don't. Which I think is because I was distracted by a huge monster trying to kill me. Oh, hey, you know, so tomorrow, I am not streaming tomorrow, but I am playing Cthulhu Confidential with Rissa, and I think we're going to finish up the adventure tomorrow. It's almost like you're bad at video games. I don't know, I killed it and I didn't die. I feel like that's good. I feel like surviving is good. Not being dead makes me feel like I'm not the worst ever. I didn't die. Because I could have died. I did use up a lot of resources though. But, you know, I didn't die. That's like, this isn't Dark Souls. You don't get I beat it credit. Oh. So at the moment, Rissa's character is being followed, and she realizes that she's being followed. She picked up on it, and she wants to know what she should do. He doesn't know that she knows that she's being followed.
Can't be too prepared.
But she knows, and she knows that he doesn't know that she knows that she's being followed.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we?
Okay. It's... Do you think... Is it all... Are we good? Are we escaping and we're not going to be shot by anything? Because you know how this game goes. Maybe like just hold a knife to his face. She does have good abs. And everybody has exciting hats in this game world.
Done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe.
But my war just keeps going.
Well, that's moody, Aloy. Aloy, you're being moody. Hey, this feels like a nice... Yeah, like, I'm sure the world's about to have a bad case of cutscene death. I hate when that happens. But this is very beautiful and hopeful sounding. Like, nice music. Are we gonna get some cutscene death? Knives don't balance the physicality difference nearly as well, but it's your physicality you're gambling with. You know, might be able to get the jump on him. This is like... This feels like a big ending cutscene, but I know that the Sun Karja, the Shadow Karja is still out there. But also...
Edaman, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun.
Ooh.
Aloy, seems I see your influence everywhere.
Maybe.
You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated.
Now maybe it'd be just less creepy.
May you walk in the light.
Thanks. Maybe that little kid can wear a less, like,
Appalling.
awkward...
I spent 2 years years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
Sorry.
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live.
That's not getting things
I
paid.
couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
That sounds saucy. That sounds a little saucy. Hey, look at that. We need a save point. It is what we need. Oh, hey, there's a little... So we're gonna go and find a save point, and we're gonna save.
A woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge. What's next? A woman is king? Buy what you need?
History of Sunfall, very
I have
nice.
no problem with Talana Khan Padish as head of the Hunter's Lodge.
Oh, it looks like I've done good things in the world. And now I can save. Don't make fun of kids' clothes. They don't get to pick them. This is what I'm saying. I feel bad for the kid because his headdress is like bad. Like it seems really awkward and probably not good for him. I bet there have been smooches the credit had been shared. Maybe. I would kiss you now if you didn't get all the credit. No, that's fair. I'm gonna meet this merchant and trade with this merchant because I've got too much stuff to sell. But wait.
A matter of time before an Oseram tried to kill the Sun King.
Right, I just want a save point. Ah, there's one right over there. It's fine. So, my friends, this is it. I have things to do. I've got some game prep to do. I've got some food to eat. I've got stuff going on here. Let me do this. So, I want to thank you all for being here for the stream. Look, we finished that whole thing. We have one quest left to do before we have, what do you call it? DLC. But like we have like, this is like, we probably are going to stop all war and everything will be great. I mean, the war part's gone. It's just that we're going to have, robo dino mechs that are going to go and eat all living creatures if they get reawoken. So that's bad. It's the one quest until the DLC blues. One quest. So I want to thank you all for being here. You all have been wonderful. There's a wonderful picture. I need to watch Message from Space again because I feel like that is key to my life. So what's happening? I'm True Press JP. This is the Academic Foxhole. We have a Discord if you want to hang out, and I believe there are some really good theme songs waiting on the Discord to watch. And there is, I have to make better choices in my life. Also, next week for my streaming life, Wednesday at 6, I'll be reading more Atlanta Nights and then having Anna Geeks be a guest so we can talk about RPGs. Thursday, I'll be playing Night in the Woods at 6. Friday, I'll be playing the RPG Dungeons & Dragons, Ghosts of Saltmarsh on the Greyhawk channel at 2. And then again, Saturday, Horizon Zero Dawn. Like that. That's what we got going on. And, and then tomorrow, off stream, I'm going to be finishing up some Cthulhu Confidential probably. And then that will then allow me to do my plans. My plans. That's what I got. Oh, I should say, if you want, you can follow me on Twitter at the Academic Foxhole, at Academic Foxhole, there's no the. And there's also a YouTube of all of this stuff hanging out there. And I broke up Atlanta Nights into Atlanta Nights on one hand and Talking RPGs on the other. So like 2 separate ones, so you can watch one or the other. And that is it. Woo! And there's also a secret Patreon, which I'm going to officially announce at a different time, like soon. I got some stuff I want to do first. I have got some stuff I want to do first, and then I will announce it. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you. Everybody here is just so awesome and wonderful. And also Denise in secret, who's not yet been verified, but I hope will be soon. And thank you all. Go and have a good time and have a great Saturday and do all the goodness. And I will catch you all on the flip side. Take care, everybody.